Good morning, this is Jack from Charting Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Wednesday, the 17th of December. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some of what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts, and I'm not here to issue trading signals. This is a video for paying subscribers at ctmcrypto.substack.com, and it's published on YouTube after a delay of 3 days. All right, just starting off with Bitcoin. Bitcoin flag, this has broken down and back tested, and I'm thinking we may go and retest the low today. It's still, I wrote a post about called 6 of one, half dozen of the other, talking about SPX and the Qs yesterday, and it's still 6 of one, half dozen of the other. But if we are going to see this test this week, then really it should be today for a number of reasons. And if we don't see this the low retested today, then we may well find this stretches out for another week and then retests after Christmas. One way or the other, though, I'm expecting that retest. All right, in terms of the weeklies, we are well below the weekly middle band, and we're very, very well below the 50-week moving average, which I've got at about 102k. In terms of the daily chart, we're holding below the daily middle band. We've got very compressed daily bands here. We're going to see a big move, I think. But I mean, at the moment, I'm thinking if we go and retest the low this week, then we probably see a second phase of the rally, and potentially we try out those double bottoms and see whether we can go higher. If we don't see the retest of the low for another week or so, then honestly, I'd be leaning probably towards it heading down straight directly. So we will see how that goes. On the hourly chart, no current divergence. Looking at Solana, daily chart well below the daily middle band and testing the daily lower band for the last 3 days. Hourly chart, no current divergence, and we've broken down slightly from the flag and recovered back over it at the moment, but I'm expecting to see follow through, but that wouldn't necessarily be immediate. I think we're in holiday Christmas tape for the next week or so, and I'm not expecting to see any really big declines on equities. And if we're going to see any declines, significant declines on equities, I'm thinking that'll probably be today, and it might be recovered by the end of the day. All right, looking at Ethereum, again, we're below the daily middle band. We do have an RSI 14 buy signal fix. I mentioned this on the post yesterday, but that hasn't actually delivered anything so far. Still waiting to see if we get a rally. And in terms of the flag, we haven't quite made it to flag support at the moment. I've got that at about the 28.55 area. So again, I'm wondering whether that's going to break down. We shall see. All right, great. Let's have a quick look at questions, of which we have none. In that case, I think that's a wrap. Everyone take care. Oh, Doug, in terms of the bigger picture webinar, I was out most of this morning, didn't have time to do it. What I plan to do it is after I do the main 2 webinars today, then I'm going to do it. So it's going to be basically lunchtime today. All right, brilliant. Everyone take care. Catch you tomorrow morning.